Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a Morphe haul. I recently put in my very first order with Morphe brushes. I was very excited to get it, so I'm going to share what I got. And so I got one eyeshadow palette and then I got 4 of their brushes, and in this video I'm going to go in depth into the brushes and kind of give my review and feedback, and then in a separate video I'm going to do a full breakdown of the palette that I got, do swatches of all the 35 shades, and do a makeup tutorial out of there. So this one is just like the general haul, but then also the in-depth brush review. I do also want to say I'm filming this the day after Halloween. It is November 1st as I film this video. We did have a Halloween party last night, so my voice is a little not quite up to snuff because we stayed up so late, but I'm just pretty tired today. And since today is November 1st, NaNoWriMo has kicked off. I mentioned in one of my past videos that I was taking the National Novel Writing Month Challenge, which is where you challenge yourself to write 50,000 words in the month of November. I am taking on the challenge, so I have been writing a lot this morning. Right now I'm 4,000 words in, which my goal for the day was 2,000 words, so I have doubled that. So taking a break, gonna film this video. I did a real quick makeup job and just disguised it by putting on really bright lipstick so I would look more awake. Maybe it worked. But anyways, if you would like to see what I got from Morphe, please keep watching. First, I'm just gonna mention the palette real quickly. So I got the 35T palette. This is what the packaging looks like, and it does say the 35T here on the back. So it is their taupe. It is the 35 taupe is what the T stands for. So inside has the plastic cover, and then these are what the shades look like. So hopefully you can see that okay. I do have some swatches on my Instagram page, March Books Beauty. If you want to check that out, there are some better swatches on there for you. Again, like I said, I will do a whole video that will have all of the swatches on here, an in-depth review on what I think of these, and also a makeup tutorial. So that is the 35T. This was $22.99 on the Morphe website, and they have a lot of different palettes. The 350 is a really popular palette. What else have I been seeing? The 35K, I've been seeing a lot of it as well. I believe the 350 is still sold out. I think it said on the website this morning that it's being restocked soon, but that one is just like in high demand. But I really loved the taupe shades, the like the purples and the plums and things like that. I really liked it in this palette. So look for my full review video to be coming on this soon. I will go ahead and get into the 4 brushes that I bought. I do want to say, I guess I should maybe mention just kind of my whole experience with ordering from Morphe, since this is the first time that I've ever ordered from them. I heard about Morphe because so many YouTubers use it. You know, we see it on Instagram being popped up all the time. But basically the good thing about Morphe is that they are an affordable line. So when I go through the brushes, I can talk about how much each were, but like, you know, the eyeshadow palettes were $23 for 35 shades. They do have individual eyeshadows. They have, you know, they're really known for their brushes, but they have a lot on there. They sell like different lines and such on their website as well. So there's a lot that you can get on their website, which is good. I believe they do have a few like physical stores, I think in the California area, but mostly they are based online. So, you know, I heard about it through YouTube, through Instagram, and it was mostly because of the craze over the 350 palette. Like, just people were going so crazy over it. And so at that time, Jaclyn Hill had a 15% off code for Morphe when the 350 came back in stock. And it wasn't just for that palette. You could just use her code to get 15% off everything. And the highest that Morphe had gone for, like, discount codes had been 10%. So when I saw 15%, I was like, well, you know, this is probably a good time to put an order in, try out a new company, see how I like them. So that's what I did, kind of why I ordered. I had a pretty good experience with everything. I thought the website was really easy to navigate. It was easy to check out, etc. The only part that was not so great was how long it took me to get my order. I placed it on October 3rd, and I think I got it October 23rd, I think is what it was. So it took a considerable amount of time to get here. And it was, when I placed the order, it did say, you know, we're having like high demand, so orders might take, you know, like 7 to 10 days to ship out or something like that. And I think my order shipped out after like 14 days, and then it took another week to get to me. So I was a little frustrated with that, but I do follow them on Instagram, and they had a really nice post on there just saying, you know, how busy they're been, and they're working overtime. They're trying to get everyone's orders shipped as fast as they can. So I do understand that. You know, they are a smaller company, and they are all of a sudden very much in demand, so they're trying to keep up with everything. And, you know, everything in my order was correct, which sometimes, I mean, I've ordered from companies and they've sent me the wrong brush. They've sent me the wrong eyeshadow color. They've sent me the wrong, like, piece of jewelry. So, you know, when I got everything was correct in my order, and I was happy with that. It did take a while to get to me. I don't think that they will always be that way. Like, will this experience make me not order from them in the future? No, because I think I will reorder from them. I will probably just keep in mind, you know, sometimes you order something and you know that you need it in a specific amount of time. Like, maybe I won't do that with Morphe just in case, but I also don't think they will always be that backed up. Does that make sense? Other than that, my experience ordering from them was pretty good overall. It just took a while to get to me, but I just wanted to throw that out there as well. And to jump into the brushes, the first one that I got is a foundation brush, and this is the M439. So that is what that one looks like. And this is one that Jaclyn Hill uses a lot and really recommends. And I believe it said it was also like the Morphe creator, I believe her name is Linda, that this is like one of her favorites, like one of her staples. And I only have one foundation brush. I have the Sigma F80 Kabuki, which I can show you to do a comparison. That's really my only foundation brush, and it gets a little frustrating when you feel like you constantly have to keep cleaning it. So I really wanted to get another one just to have a second foundation brush in my collection. I'm new to makeup, and you know, obviously I'm new to YouTube, but like wearing more makeup every day. So this is my second foundation brush in here, but so far I really like it. Let me grab the Sigma brush to show you. So my Sigma brush is pretty dirty, but this is the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. So this is the foundation brush that I've had for probably a year now for foundation, and I really like it. I mean, you hear a lot of people talk about this brush. It's really great. So here they are side by side. So you can see obviously this one has the flat top, this is the round top, but even these, the F80, the bristles and just the brush in general, it's like very firm, very like stiff and firm. Whereas with the M439, I mean, it's more rounded, but it's soft. And I honestly kind of wondered when I took it out and I was kind of playing with it. And I did the whole like unhauling on my Snapchat. If you guys do follow me on Snapchat, I do any like unboxings on the Snapchat as well before I get them on YouTube. But I was playing with it and I was saying it was soft, but at the same time I was like, how is this gonna work? Because I just kind of thought I would put the foundation on it, and to me, just the way it feels, I thought the foundation would basically seep into the bristles and not transfer very well onto my face. Since I'm so used to like how this is firm, I don't know, I felt like it would transfer better with this one, but honestly, I haven't seen a difference. I mean, truly, I have not come across any issues. I have been using this one solely since I got the order, so for about 2 weeks. This is the only foundation brush I've been using because I've been testing it out. I wanted to talk about it, and I really like it. I truly don't really see a difference between these two. This one is much softer on my face. Like, I feel like I could just smooth the foundation all over, but I feel like it puts the product on there well. It moves it around well. It doesn't just seep into the brush. Like, I don't have to use any more product with this one, because that's kind of what my thought was. Like, I'm gonna have to use more foundation because I'm going to lose the foundation in the brush. That wasn't the case. So I'm very, very happy with this. My first impression maybe was a little like, I don't know, but since I've been using it, I really do like it. And to give you guys a cost comparison, this one was $13.99, and then the F80 Sigma is $24. So basically half off. I was pretty happy with that. And the next one that I got is the G2, and it's their pointed buffer brush. I think this was from the Gunmetal collection as well. And this is to buff out your concealer under your eye. And this one is, I got it from Amanda Ensing, I believe is her name. Another YouTuber here. She always uses this brush. I think she just did like her favorite brushes, and this one was included in there. I'm using concealer a lot more now that I've started to understand the purposes of it and what it can help me do. I do suffer with dark circles under my eyes, so I have been, if you just watch my latest makeup tutorial, like before I go in with my eyeshadows, I'm using concealer as my primer basically, but I'm putting the concealer all around down here on my eyelids, like on the inner part of my eyes, up here even. And so I've been really putting my beauty blender to the test, and also I have a concealer brush from Sephora that I've been using a lot. So again, it was basically just like, I want something else in my collection so I don't have to constantly be cleaning these things because I'm using, you know, this technique so often. So that's why I decided to go with the G2 brush. Now, first impressions. I pulled it out and it's very light to me. It almost like, I don't know, I didn't love how it felt in my hand. Like, it just felt light, and to me light felt cheap, and I was like, am I gonna like this? I don't understand. I don't know. I love it. I love it. So it's so funny because I feel like my first impressions on a lot of these Morphe brushes, I was kind of like, don't know about that. And then I started to use them and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it and I like it. And so don't let the first impressions scare you, basically, is what I've learned. But I am using this so much. It's so easy to just buff it out under your under eye, bring it all the way up, even on my eyelids. It's so soft. Again, like, it is so soft. It has a bit of this like pointed tip to it. It makes it easy to get right under there. Easy even when I want to like sharpen up my wing under there. Usually I would use like the very like pointed edge of my beauty blender to do that, but I can even do it with this. It's so easy to do. I'm really, really happy with this one. The Sephora brush that I'm talking about is the number 57. It's their Pro Concealer brush. So obviously, I mean, big difference in what the brushes look like, but they are both concealer brushes. If you watch my makeup tutorials, this is what I'm often using. If I'm not using a beauty blender, I'm using this little brush, and I do still like it and I still use it. Again, this one seems more firm, where the Morphe one is softer. They really do have like the same use to me, and to give a price comparison, the Sephora one is $24. And again, the Morphe G2 is $13.99. So again, half off. I have two more brushes. I also ordered a blush brush, and this is the M427. It is the Duo Blush Brush. And why I specifically wanted this blush brush, it's because I wanted the synthetic bristles right here, you know, where the bristles are. I wanted that because recently madly fallen in love with ColourPop Cosmetics, and their blushes are a very different consistency and almost kind of like a gel mousse like type of consistency, and using a regular blush brush for those just doesn't really work out well. And even ColourPop says like the duo blush brushes, the synthetic fibers, they work a lot better for their products. So I really wanted to get one, and again, this is one that I see a lot of other YouTubers use, and so I thought, okay, I'll go with this one. Again, I got it, and I don't know, it just, like, even the bristles just didn't really feel like what maybe I had imagined they would be. I don't know, I was just kind of like, don't know if this is gonna be great. It's great. I mean, you can see I've been using it, I've been testing it out. I've used it solely on my ColourPop blushes because that's really what I got it for. I have, you know, 3 regular blush brushes that I can use with other things, so I really wanted to use this for ColourPop, and it works incredible. And I find I had a like very small synthetic brush that I was using for ColourPop. It really is more like a foundation brush almost, but very small. What brush is that? I think it's from e.l.f. I can't remember exactly, but I was having to go back in a lot into the blush and put more blush on. This, I just do one swipe, like one swish with my ColourPop blushes, and boom, put it on, and there we go. That's all I need. I really, really love this brush. And the price of it is only $9.99. So, yes, that is the M427 Duo Blush Brush. And then the last one I got is the G13. This is from the Gunmetal collection as well, I believe. And it is called a blending fluff. So basically just a blending brush. They have a lot of different blending brushes on there. And it honestly, I think I was just like so overwhelmed by all the choices. I just saw this one and it was by the G2 and I was like, okay, I'll get this one because there's just so many to choose from and blending brushes. I'm like, what? But this is the one I got. Again, it feels very light, almost like the G2. Like it just like feels super light and it's kind of short. And I don't know, just my first impressions again, I was like, I don't know, we'll see how it works. And this one, I would compare it to the Sigma blending brush, the E25. That's what the Sigma one looks like. So kind of together, that's what they look like there. And then if you can see, like the Sigma one is, you know, a little bit longer. So probably why when I pulled this one out, I'm like, why is it so short? But it does, I mean, it does its job. It's a blending brush. I don't feel like I see a huge difference between these, but I will say, I think I do like the Sigma one a little bit better. It's a little bit maybe denser, I think. I'm like feeling the brushes. I think this one is a little bit denser and it just helps me blend out just like a smidgen easier. This one is $14 from Sigma. This one is $7.99 from Morphe. So, I mean, if you just want to save a little bit of money, I definitely think the G13 will do the job. I just happen to like the Sigma one just a little bit better. But again, they're blending brushes. They do basically the same job. I really do like them both. So yeah, that was the G13, the blending fluff. So that was all my purchases that I got from Morphe and my in-depth review on the brushes. Oh, I should also point out my fingernails if anyone's like wondering what my nails are about. It's because we had our Halloween party last night. Me and my group of girlfriends, we went as social media. We were all a different app basically. And I was YouTube, so my colors were red and white. I had like a red and white tutu that I made. My shirt had the YouTube symbol ironed on there. If you go to my Instagram page, I posted a picture of what my costume looked like. It was a lot of fun, but I painted my nails red and white. I ran out of time. I actually wanted to do like the white play button on not each of my fingernails, but like one on each hand. I was going to do the little play button, and then I just ran out of time yesterday, so that didn't work out. So sorry, my nails are kind of weird in this video, but I used the Sally Hansen 3D gel shine on these, so these nails probably aren't going to go anywhere for a while, so I didn't even want to try to take them off today. Anyways, that was my Morphe order. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any questions about any of those specific products that I mentioned, please just comment below and let me know. I'm happy to answer them for you. If you have any questions on my process in general from ordering from Morphe, I mean, again, just comment below, let me know. I'm happy to answer any of those for you. I would love to know what you guys have from Morphe. Like, is there any Morphe products or even palettes or anything like that that you think are just like a must that we must have? Because I do want to place another order with Morphe. I'm very happy with what I received from them. I'm happy with the quality. I'm happy with the price. I'm happy how they worked. All that good stuff. So I definitely will be ordering from Morphe again. So I'd love to know if you guys have any products that you think are a must to have. I will be doing that full breakdown of the 35T palette here shortly. So watch for that. It will include a makeup tutorial. I do my eyes. I just have 2 eyeshadows on today. And then I like half-assed a winged eyeliner because I'm like, I'm tired and don't want to do a lot of makeup. But I've been trying to use only the Morphe palette for a while here too. Last night my makeup that I did for my Halloween costume, I mean, it wasn't crazy, but I used everything from Morphe because I'm trying to use as many different shades, and just so I can give a full review here shortly. So I'll be watching for that video. Everyone had a terrific Halloween. I've been having a lot of fun going through Instagram and looking at all the pictures of everyone. I got a few fun Snapchats from you guys. I'm sorry, I did not snap. I didn't really snap at all, whether on my personal Snapchat or on my Samantha March Snapchat. I was very bad at Snapchatting that night. I kept putting my phone down and walking away, and then I was like, where's my phone? But I snapped you guys when I got home. That's all I have to say for now. I'm going to get something to drink because now my voice hurts again from talking so long, and get back to writing book number 5. I hope you all have an amazing day and a terrific November, and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching.